Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I don't know if I like hi guys, you know.
Did you think of something else?
Yeah, I don't know if I enjoy it. What's up guys? Is that too
American?
Is that too American? Hey up me duck. Anyway, hi, welcome back to our channel. My name's Leah, this is my wife Emma, and we are going to be watching...
Shocked by grocery prices in the UK.
Yeah, so I think it's an American couple, I believe. Jet Lag Warriors, if you want to go and check them out. They did a video 3 weeks ago, they posted it, and it's got 172,000 views. I haven't read any of the comments or anything. I've not seen any of it, to be fair. And they are doing a supermarket tour in Britain, UK, England, in London, it looks like. And it looks like they're doing a British tour of like, what am I trying to say? Sorry, they're doing a British tour, but in London. So they've done a British supermarket tour. That's what they've called it. It looks like they're at Tesco.
Big Tesco or little Tesco?
I don't know if they're in London, if there is a big Tesco. Who knows? Right, well, we'll just watch it. Yeah, you ready? Oh, God. Sorry. What have I just done? That. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Good.
All right. So today is our first day in London. And so naturally, we are going to the supermarket. So it's very convenient that there's a Tesco around the corner from our accommodation.
Wait.
Which seems to be very big. And I believe...
I don't think they're American. I think they're Canadian.
Do you think?
Yeah, I feel like he's got a Canadian accent. Or he's from somewhere North American that's close to Canada. I don't actually know where they're from, but that sounded very... I'm trying to see if they say where they're from. No, they haven't said where they're from. No, it doesn't say. Right, let's just... they might be from Canada, and I apologise. I will go and check them out, so somebody will comment, I'm sure.
Tesco is a local British brand. Now, probably the same like you, what we've heard about London is it is incredibly expensive. And so we're curious today to see the cost of some of the staple foods, as well as if we can find any local items that are uniquely English. And so it'll be a full supermarket tour. Let's go.
I can't work out his accent.
He sounds European.
Oh, check it out. This is a full superstore with clothes and everything.
Is he German?
Or is he where are they from? I need to find out. Hold on. We're going to go on a little tour and just find out where they're from. Is there an about? Oh, here we go. More. Canada. I was right.
Oh.
Yeah, they're definitely... Yeah. Okay. Right, we'll carry on with the video. Apologies, everybody.
All right, so today is our first day in London.
We'll start again.
And
so they're from Canada.
We are
That's
going to
cool.
the supermarket. So it's very convenient that there's a Tesco around the corner from our accommodation, which seems to be very big. And I believe Tesco is a local British brand.
Sorry, I know I'm just stopping it again. But can you hear that there's a difference between US and Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is definitely a big difference. I think a lot of people... you can kind of get them confused. Okay, cool.
Now, probably the same like you, what we've heard about London is it is incredibly expensive. And so we're curious today to see the cost of some of the staple foods, as well as if we can find any local items that are uniquely English.
Where are they in London? Because that was a big Tesco.
It wouldn't be central, surely.
Look at the size of that. It's about the same size as ours.
Oh, check it out.
South Kensington.
This is a full superstore with clothes and everything.
Yeah.
So maybe Tesco is almost like a Walmart. And so the first thing you notice in the fruit and veggie section is, oh my gosh,
Just an update for those who are watching this that aren't from the UK. Asda is owned by Walmart. So it isn't a Walmart, but I get what he's saying.
Does he mean like size comparison?
I think this is the most I've ever seen of a country trying to promote people to buy local. I wonder if this is all intertwined in with the Brexit idea of sort of rejecting globalism and focusing on your own people, your own farmers, your own economy. Because even out front of Tesco, there's a huge sign saying we support local British farmers.
Nope. It was always like that, wasn't it? It's always been
Pre-Brexit,
local,
it was
yeah.
like that. Yeah, it has.
I think we've always done that. I think it's not just because we don't want. Why would we try and get it globally if we can get it locally?
Absolutely.
So we were always going to support. I don't think it's a Brexit thing, do you?
Farmers and yeah.
I don't think it's ever been.
No.
Unless I'm completely wrong, but I don't remember. Because like strawberries don't always come from Britain, only when they're in season.
No.
So
there's plenty of things in the supermarkets that is not from the UK. Like it's quite a cold climate most of the time, so there's a lot of things that we can't grow.
Yeah. So I think they just like to show when it is.
Yeah. They like to showcase it.
Yeah. And they're also catering to their audience, because I would say 50% of the British population didn't want to be in the EU, so maybe that's why.
Yeah. So, without exaggeration, most of the products, British flag, British flag, British flag, British flag. It seems like the flag and even the word British large mushrooms written right on the packaging. And I'll be honest, the prices are not outrageously bad.
Similar to Canada.
Similar to Canadian prices. I don't think this stands out as the most expensive country we've been to. I wouldn't say it's like...
I think our groceries actually aren't bad compared to other places.
Yeah. Like
even in Europe,
it's gone
our
up
groceries
a lot.
Yeah.
But we're not the only country for that to happen.
Yeah, I think relatively they've all gone up everywhere, inflation. But I would say that our groceries are still very affordable. And when you see the amount of money that the US was spending like over the last 5 years even, it was still way more than us. But then they get paid more.
That's
but
true.
Then they also have to pay for healthcare. But Canadians don't.
Did they not?
No. I think they've got like a contributory system, but not... What the hell is that? Okay.
incredibly cheap, but similar to what we spend in Toronto after the conversion.
That's right.
So not too bad. And by the way, I didn't realize British people like mushrooms so much. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bays full of assorted mushrooms. And again, local mushrooms. I think there's like a dozen kinds of mushrooms here. And I tell you what,
I've never noticed that.
Currency in Britain was called pounds, but I didn't realize they use kilograms and grams.
Yeah.
Maybe because the currency is called pounds and I just conflated the two. I thought Britain was using...
Oh, the measurements here. To use pounds and stone when we're weighing ourselves. We use kilograms and grams when we're weighing food. We use pints for milk. We use pints for beer.
Litres as well.
We use litres for... I know, but we use litres for other things, like for water. Like, it's mad, isn't it, really? That we have so many different things.
But so on the milk, sometimes it's pints, sometimes it's litres.
But they've put both because they're trying to get us to use litres, but people refuse. That's why.
I know, when you go to the shop, you don't... I'm going to go and get, like, 2.57 litres of milk. You say you can get 4 pints of milk.
Yeah. And when you drink a pint, you're not having 450 mils.
No.
So no, it's an odd one.
The measurement of pounds and stones. But I guess they're using grams and kilograms for veggies at the very least.
Correct.
Although, leave it to a couple of Canadians to find a Canadian flag. Never mind the British flag. We got...
Canadian meat.
Always.
Grade A amber, baby, for £6.
Right, hold on. Sorry, children have interrupted, but that's okay. That's our life. Go.
That's a pretty fair price, no?
Yeah.
Similar to Canada. 250 grams of raspberries.
Very good.
Although, let's check. Because right here you got the British raspberries. Let's do the math. Which one's cheaper? Oh, that's funny. The non-local raspberries are cheaper. I wonder if people are inspired to buy the local one because they're British and they're proud and they want to spend a little
They
more.
taste
Maybe because of
better.
the money, but it's hard to ask.
They taste better.
Yeah, depending on the time of the year, but then you will only find British raspberries in the summertime. Like you don't get them in the winter or autumn or spring. Well, they start coming in the spring, but they do taste better.
So what happens is when we've got a plethora of, say, let's take strawberries, because of course the best strawberries are the British strawberries. They are more expensive when there's less of them.
Yeah.
And obviously the ones from Spain or wherever, Egypt, they are less expensive because they've got more of them, but they don't taste as nice.
No.
So that's why they're less money. But then when it's in season and there's a whole heap of them, they reduce the price of the strawberries. So it's all to do with obviously supply, demand and season. But we get the shit from other countries, don't we? We don't get the good quality stuff. They just send stuff over that, well, because British people like things to be conformative. And so, like, for example, the strawberries, if they're wonky, they won't eat them.
Yeah.
So they have to grow them. So they might not be the best quality, but they'll always look like a strawberry.
Well, they do sell wonky vegetables and
They do
fruit
now.
So, yeah.
They do, but they usually from the UK. They
Yeah.
don't do it from outside because
No.
there's a standard that they have to adhere to, isn't there? So we get all of that, but it tastes like crap.
Yeah.
So
Agreed, it does.
like British strawberries are insane. Like when you get them in season, they're just like, and I think they're paying hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds for them in other countries because they are that good. But yeah.
People spend more money. Typically, people go for the cheaper option.
Yeah.
Now, typically on these supermarket tours, we do the chip section, and I guess we've inadvertently already started that because over here, chips means, oh, look at that, it says French fries on it.
Yeah, because they're thin.
Chips.
Okay, so French fries are French fries. They're thin.
Yeah, I wouldn't call them chips.
No,
I'd
I wouldn't call them
like
chips. French fries.
I'd
Fries.
say fries, yeah.
Yeah.
Chips are the other ones.
Well,
on, either
on the
side,
left,
so,
yeah. Curly fries. We
Yeah.
do call them curly fries. But yeah, no, we don't. French fries are French fries. Chips are chips.
Yeah.
I
Different.
think that's really important that people understand that there is actually a
Mm-hmm.
difference. Because if I said to somebody, "Oh, give me a plate of chips," and they gave me fries, I'd be annoyed.
Yeah. Me too.
And you wouldn't get chips in a chippy that look like that.
No.
This one says chips. Because my point is, over here, fries are called chips and chips are called crisps. But I guess sometimes they're using the word French fries, at least for some of the frozen ones. Oh, wow. And I guess over here they got something called potato waffles. And I guess you make a sandwich out of it. Look at that.
Well, you can.
Potato waffle chicken sandwich with peas.
That's a fish finger.
I never saw someone eat that in my life.
Chicken
That must be
sandwich.
British food, Ivana.
Triple cooked chips with beef drippings. It's from British potatoes.
That sounds
That
good.
was good, yeah.
That sounds real good. Oh, check this out, Ivana. This is traditional British food, I believe. Yorkshire pudding. To be fair, I've never tried it, but I've heard of Yorkshire pudding. And right beside it, original paratha. Because there's tons of South Asian food in England, obviously.
Yes.
I think the unofficial national dish over here is tikka masala. Is it there? Yeah, of course. This obviously the frozen version.
Yeah. A taste of India.
Oh, sorry. Kids, again. Right, we'll carry on.
Tikka masala. And it's funny that we've been to Pakistan and India, both, many times, and you'll never find tikka masala over there.
Yeah, tikka masala was actually invented by a Scottish Indian person. So somebody who'd originally come from India, came over to
Was it invented
Scotland.
for
It was
like,
invented
the British
for the
palate?
British palate, yeah.
Right.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't find it over there. So, but I mean, it is our national dish.
It is a national
Well,
dish, yeah.
it's our national dish, kind of as well as fish and chips
Yeah.
is. So yeah, but I mean, it's tasty. Mm-hmm. It's not our favourite curry though, is it?
I wouldn't go for a tikka
I think
masala.
the thing is, it's very sweet in lots of the restaurants, and it isn't very spicy. It's very mild. It's kind of, it's almost like you could say like almost like a katsu curry because of how sweet it is and coconutty. So it's kind of to the palate of obviously Brits. However, we prefer kind of a more savoury curry, don't we? I don't even know. It's still mild though, let's be honest. It's probably still to a British palate. But not that we don't like spice, but it's just a good flavour, isn't it?
It's from here. Oh, and check it out. 2 freezers, actually 3 freezers of basically fish and chips. Some of them even say proper taste of the chippy. Actually, if I know one thing about British food, it's fish and chips. And I'm so excited to try it because I love fish and chips. I like putting vinegar on my French fries with salt.
Yeah.
I think it's a British thing. So before this video series is over, I'm going to be eating fish and chips. Hopefully with some, at the very least, fake newspaper on the bottom. I think for health reasons, they don't put real newspaper anymore. But fish and chips with vinegar and salt and lemon, man, I can't.
We've had the best chippy ever, didn't we, the other day?
Well, they don't. They used to years and years ago.
Yeah.
But we found a chip shop that did it.
That does it, yeah. So
Never ever seen one.
So I this is like a shout out. You know, Kalani tries like lots of different places. I genuinely think that he needs to try Margaret's. So we found a little chippy near us, and we live in the heart of Derbyshire, in the heart of England. And it's not even got a sign outside. It's just a house.
With queues of people
With
outside.
queues of people outside because they all know. And it was literally the best chips.
Yeah.
I want them now. They are so good,
They were
aren't
really
they?
good, yeah.
Best chips you've had in and anywhere in the whole of the UK. And we're right in the centre of England, so it's not like fish is that easy to come by. But blooming heck, it was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's called
It was pretty
Margaret's.
epic.
Margaret's. And it's a hidden gem that no one really knows about. And it's only open 3 days a week.
Free lunch times.
3
not
lunch
even in the
times, yeah.
evenings.
3 lunch times, and when they sell out, they sell out. They don't make any more, and they charge like the cheapest
It's
prices.
really cheap.
It's like half the price of any other chippy you've ever been to. Half the price.
I know.
Insane.
Mad.
Can't wait for that. And so we've come to the meat section where yet again everything is plastered with the British flag. It seems like all of the beef is from Britain and most of the chicken, and it's funny that the seafood is from Scotland. So I guess they enjoy telling you where the meat or the seafood is from because almost everything has a flag on it, which is sort of nice to see. I almost feel patriotic for Britain, even though I've been here for 20 hours. Flags everywhere. Oh, check it out. They've even got...
I've never noticed that. The fact that they're picking it up and how odd that must be.
No, I haven't. Is that because that's our norm and we haven't really noticed it or picked up on it?
Maybe.
It'd be interesting when
If
I go
they
next
did
to
that in the USA, I think I would have noticed that. But I don't think they do that. Do? I don't think they do that.
Do they import a lot of things over there? Like, is it?
They might import obviously Canadian maple syrup,
Yeah.
maybe, and
But
maybe stuff
do
from
they
Mexico.
generally just use their own kind of like meat and kind of like their
Yeah,
own
I would say
produce and-
probably because it's got to come far anyway, isn't
Yeah.
it? But it is interesting that is something they've really picked up on, and it is the same in every supermarket when you think about it.
Is it, or is
Yes,
it a
it
Tesco
is.
thing?
No, it's all over.
Really?
Yeah. It is.
No,
on-
I've never noticed, but do you know, that's something I am going to look out for
Yeah,
now.
it's crazy, isn't it? It's so funny what people from outside of the country can teach you about your own country. And I never realised just how like British and proud that is to have that mark there. But we don't have the same connotations with our flag. Well, not as much. I mean, a little bit at the moment, but we don't have the same connotations as like the US. Like nobody has the British flag hanging outside. But it's on all our food.
British flag on it, chicken thighs, and it's halal.
Oh yeah.
So this is catering to Islamic community, probably Pakistani immigrants or Arab. But in any case, it's British flag halal chicken. Mm-hmm. What you got?
British pie. Would you like chicken tikka or beans and cheese flavor?
Beans with
That is a bad choice.
It's a bad choice to represent what a pie should be.
I mean,
It's not
firstly,
even
it's a
pie,
pasty.
it's a slice. It's
Yeah.
not even a pasty. It's just that No. They're
No,
not
it's
very
not
nice.
good. No. And Ginsters
Do
is
you
the more
call it
expensive.
ginsters? I call it ginsters.
Ginsters. Is it Ginsters or Ginsters?
I say ginsters.
Well, anyway, that brand it's a well-known brand, but I wouldn't say it's particularly quality. They might as well go to Greg's.
Yeah.
But a Z. Beans and cheese flavor. So inside is like a little pastry, and then you just, what,
Yeah, I think
microwave it? Or put in the oven, maybe?
Yeah, I think
Don't microwave it, it'll go
Yeah.
soggy.
Kind of like pizza pockets.
Right.
The British
Version of Pizza Pocket. Yeah, that's right. Now, this is something I like. I like jokes like this. That's chicken tikka way. It's a pizza that's chicken tikka for takeaway.
Yeah.
It's chicken tikka way. Oh, way to go. Good
Yeah.
job.
The good
Whoever thought that up
old-fashioned humour.
Deserves a raise. Meat Metropolis, also not bad. The Italian job, I like this company. Who is this people? We gotta give them a shout out.
Tesco.
Way to go. The pizza company, of course.
Oh,
Way to go, guys.
I actually think it is a Tesco brand,
it's
isn't
like
it?
Tesco.
Oh, look at this. They
exclusive.
have
Yeah, yeah,
meal
yeah.
boxes over here. So this is a meal for two. Sweet and sour chicken and chicken chow mein. And it only is £6.50 if you're a member. Which isn't bad for a dinner for two. I'm not sure how yummy it is or how healthy it is. Maybe it's like a college student dinner. But over here is chicken tikka masala and chicken jalfrezi. Again, same price, $6.50 for two meals. It's not bad at all, really. The price. All right, so we've come to the cheese section, but we got to do this quick because this store is freezing cold.
It's very cool.
They don't put fridges. I should say doors. You know, glass
No.
doors on the fridges.
I never realised that that's why it's so freezing, because you're actually walking around the fridges.
they are cold.
They are.
On a hot day, it's great, but
Yeah.
they are cold. However, some supermarkets are clicking onto that, and they are putting fridge
Doors,
Doors.
yeah. Aldi certainly has.
yeah, Lidl do as well.
Yeah, but they're smaller. I don't know how they would actually do that in a. You know, it's a bad day when you like feel hot in a Tesco. I'm always freezing in Tesco.
It's 27 degrees outside and I'm freezing in here. And so yet again in the cheese section, a whole bunch of British flags. And I gotta say, this sounds real good. This is called Double Gloucester with onions
Gloucester.
and chives.
Gloucester.
Gloucester.
Sounds good, right? And yes, I grabbed that cheese because I wanted you guys to know that I know how to pronounce Gloucester. I think a lot of people would guess Gloucester.
No, still got it
90%
wrong.
Got it wrong.
Because
Gloucester.
as it turns out, like 75% of the cities in Canada are just British cities. We stole the name. So in Ontario, we have a city called that, and it's Gloucester.
Oh, well, it's not. It's
Correct
wrong.
me if I'm wrong, British people in the chat.
It's wrong.
I think it's Gloucester, not Gloucester. Oh, look at this guy's shirt. Excuse me. Excuse me,
It's got.
Oh, your shirt.
Yeah, I always get stopped with this shirt. yeah. Literally 2 days ago, someone stopped me.
Where'd you get the shirt?
It's from a thrift shop. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Do you know
I
the
actually
team?
didn't know. No, I didn't know.
It's Ottawa Senators. I'm from Canada.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can tell by that. But is this like a big supermarket there?
It's a very funny store. It started off as to change your tires to winter tires.
Right.
So it's like part mechanic, part supermarket, part Walmart. It's a very Canadian.
Yeah, that's
it's
what
a very
someone
Canadian
said.
thing.
Because this lady stopped me. She said, I used to work there. I was like, oh. Like,
Canadian
yeah.
tire.
Proof that people in the UK are friendly,
Yeah, they are.
aren't they? Even down south.
Yeah.
I suppose in London, everybody's kind of it's a hodgepodge of people, isn't it? A melting pot of people. So, God, my legs are really hurting today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, cheers.
Alright, take care.
Later.
Poor
And so
guy
there you have
had
it, everybody.
headphones
Just
in.
met a guy with a Canadian Tire Ottawa Senators hockey jersey, and I'm wishing I had a shirt like that. It's so cold in here. It's nice and warm in there, no? Anyway, we've made it to the bread section, where it doesn't appear like they have much sliced bread or what we would call like Wonder Bread in Canada, which is mostly what we eat. Over here, it seems very.
They've missed the whole thing, haven't they?
They'll be
this is
in
the
the aisle for
bakery,
loaf,
yeah.
yeah.
So what we have is like a bakery where you can get your fresh bread and your fresh rolls that last about 3 to 4 days. But what they call Wonder Bread is essentially just our white bread.
Very good looking fresh bread is what is for
No,
sale.
you will
And I
get.
tell you what, the bread looks good. But I gotta say, this is my favorite one. It's called a crusty bloomer. To me, that sounds like a British insult. Have you met that guy? Yeah, he's a bit of a crusty bloomer. And I stand corrected.
Yes,
They
you
have
are.
a whole section of pre-packaged, pre-cut, relatively cheap bread. Looking like 95 pence, even 75 pence will be the cheapest one, which relatively affordable, although I'm sure it's not nearly as good as what we just bought, which is jalapeno vintage cheddar bloomer. Nice. And so we've stumbled into the milk section, which is uniquely sold in a very cold area with no doors on the fridges. And I guess they just wheel these metal things right in. Mm-hmm. So stop me if you heard this before, but I'm freezing. And would you look at that? They sell milk by the pint. Ivana, do you know what a pint is?
I heard it for beer.
Correct.
Yeah.
The only time I've seen a pint used is for beer. And based on the fact that 4 pints makes 2.272 liters, I can't do that in my head. I think a pint is just over half a liter. Yeah, that's right. Like 550 mils, a little bit more than that.
Interesting.
I never saw milk by the pint. And see, that's probably why I thought they would do pounds for the veggies. Because I know they have these old British measurements, pints and quarts and things that most countries are not using anymore. So I can honestly say I've never heard of anything other than beer in a pint. So funny, you can get 4 pints of milk in a big jug. And so we've stumbled into
What do
the
they
tea
call it,
section.
though?
Which, to be fair, is not that big. It's just from the end of the
They just say a
aisle
carton of
to
milk,
about
don't
here
they?
is where the tea section stops. Now, I gotta admit, I don't know much about the tea world. I'm more of a coffee man myself. I know they've got something called breakfast tea, English breakfast. I'm not sure if that's the same one you would drink at tea time. Because when you think of England, you think of tea time. In between lunch and dinner is tea time.
British
So
tea
maybe
time.
we'll try to have a tea time before we get out of here.
Yeah. Smells so good.
And I think
So I'm just going to stop it here because if you are not from the UK, we could easily confuse you with the tea concept. So there is tea time is either time for tea, as in having a cup of tea, or it could be a replacement for the meal, dinner or supper that they use in the USA.
Depending
so the
where you're
evening
from.
meal is known as tea because what people don't realise is it's called tea because it was then called high tea, which is the meal in the evening because it was at the end of the day, the high tea.
Yeah.
High tea is not posh. High tea was called high tea because it was for like the miners and stuff like that, and people
Sounds
who were,
posh, though.
it sounds it. Afternoon tea is the posh one,
Right.
which is when you have a scone and you have loads of little finger sandwiches and it's like ever so like twee. That's afternoon tea. High tea is what we now refer to as tea, as in dinner.
Yeah.
We don't call it tea because we're not from the area where we live, but they do here.
Yeah.
They call it, so they say breakfast, lunch and tea. It's all right to say tea because you go, come on, tea's ready.
But then some people call lunch
dinner. Yeah.
It
Breakfast,
depends
dinner
from
and
where
tea.
you're from in the country,
Yeah,
depending
yeah,
what
yeah.
you call it.
So and then obviously tea can mean the drink tea or it can mean food.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's confusing. Wait till they hear about pudding because that's a whole different kettle of fish.
it smells really good over here, yeah. And I think you're supposed to put milk in your tea. Mm-hmm. Which is what my mom does, to be honest.
Okay.
We'll try it. And so we've come to the sauce section. We got the ketchup, we got the chili sauce, hot sauce. But I got to give a shout out to, honestly, this is the best sauce ever. Do you know what this is, Ivana? You know, right?
Yes.
Now, I'm not going to...
Worcestershire sauce.
Bingo. This is not a Gloucester scenario. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I think it's called Worcester. Worcester. I have no idea what it is.
It's so funny that that's such a hard thing to say. So it's Worcestershire.
You miss out the loads of sounds.
But Worcestershire is, you've got Worcester, which is the city in Worcestershire.
Okay.
So Worcestershire is in the Midlands. Worcester is a city. It's beautiful, actually. It's like an old city like Warwick and York. So Worcester's really nice. So you can, most people shorten it to Worcester sauce,
Yeah.
but it's Worcestershire. I was starting to get to, some people call it wash your sister sauce.
It's a mouthful.
I think if you just Worcester's the thing that gets them because there's so many letters in there. So it's just Worcester and then Shire or Shire, Worcestershire sauce. You can say Shire, can't you?
Yeah.
Do you say Shire or Shire or Shire?
Shire.
You say Shire.
Yeah.
For Nottinghamshire as well, or Nottinghamshire.
Nottinghamshire.
Oh, okay, interesting.
What it is, but it is so good sauce.
It's a fish sauce.
I think it's the best sauce ever made,
Look,
and it is
It's anchovies.
mushroom ketchup. Never heard that before.
What? Mushroom ketchup?
It's a bit like Worcestershire sauce.
Looks like it's in a medicine bottle.
It's a bit like
Like from the
Worcestershire sauce, but
1840s,
made
you know what
without
I'm saying?
fish.
Okay.
Mushroom ketchup?
Never had it.
It's quite nice, apparently. It's very
be good.
It's a
umami.
thing.
Never knock it till you try it, although never before seen.
Oh,
And so let's talk
she's a cutie.
crisps. Now I'm assuming Walker's is a brand or a division of Lay's.
Yeah.
Because the packaging is so similar to Lay's, and of course it says 100% British potatoes. And so the logo is a little different, but the flavors are pretty familiar. Tomato ketchup, probably the best chip ever made. And everything.
That's a new flavour, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not a flavour that we've ever had, but I know Canadians have ketchup flavoured crisps. So it's not
I've
unusual.
not tried the British version. I've had them before,
I hate
but
ketchup crisps.
I don't mind them.
Nah. I prefer the tangy Toms tomato things, snaps.
Yeah.
I love a snap. That's better.
Everything else we've seen before, maybe prawn cocktail is the most unique one,
Horrible.
which is something we've never seen before. Yeah, a lot of prawn cocktail.
But they're nice.
Even these things,
So
which are
good.
like a corn puff. Prawn cocktail. Okay. Yeah, well, everything is prawn cocktail. Even Pringles prawn cocktail. What's the cocktail flavor? It's just prawn, no?
No. It's the sauce. It's the
Tangy
Marie Rose
cocktail
sauce,
yeah.
So the whole idea, people go, oh, they're fish crisps. They're
not.
They're not.
They don't taste
It's
fishy.
the poor Marie Rose
sauce
sauce.
flavour,
yeah.
yeah.
So that's what you're getting. You're not getting fish. You're just getting the sauce, which is essentially like a tomato ketchup crisp
Yeah. Bit nicer.
with a little bit of mayo shoved in there.
Sauce.
Oh,
Yeah, she said sauce.
like a drink?
No.
Like the chili sauce. They dip it on.
Prawn cocktail. Oh my gosh!
Gonna bring that back to your dad.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
We're gonna buy it, but I'm not gonna bring it to him. It's gonna be empty before we get home. That sounds so good. How did you find that? You're a genius. So Ivana says we gotta bring that back to my dad because my dad, over time, has lost his sense of taste. He doesn't taste much of anything, but he can still taste Liam Parents.
oh,
That's amazing. We gotta eat that. That's so good find, Ivana.
oh, he's so happy.
Oh, that's great. And so we're in the beer section now. Off the top of my head, I don't know any British beers, which is kind of surprising me.
There isn't any.
Most European countries got a famous beer, or 2 or 3. But let's check prices at least and see if we can afford a 6-pack. And so it seems like the cheapest beer you're gonna find is Carling, which
Carling's
might be
British,
local. It
isn't it?
says Burton on Trent,
Yeah, it
Great
is.
Britain. So maybe this is local beer, but I don't
It's
know because
foul.
we have this in Canada. And
It's
even in
not a
Canada,
very
it's
good
the cheapest beer.
representation, is it?
Horrible.
Anyway, the price is like £15 for 18 440s, which is a funny can size. Canada, we have smaller cans like 330 and big ones, which are half liter. But of course, in London, they have
Carlsberg's
a
British.
pint can.
No, it's not.
It's quite a big beer.
Is it not?
And now we know
German.
a pint is 568
Carlsberg.
mils. So I wasn't too far
I don't
off
think
earlier.
it's German.
I tell you what,
It's German
John
I don't
Smith's.
think
That
so.
sounds
or
British.
Danish. It's
And
something.
think it's
speckled hen.
Danish.
Yeah,
English
it's not.
pale ale.
It's European.
Okay, so here's some local beers, which are not too differently priced, a little bit more expensive. Actually, this one's not bad.
John
Actually,
Smith's
John
British.
Smith's
Yeah,
is
that's
about
bitter,
a
innit?
pound per can.
It's not actual beer.
It's
For
beer.
440 ml cans. Okay, that's not bad. Wow, that's unexpected. They got Krispy Kreme donuts. They got a little stall here. Krispy Kreme, including some superhero donuts.
Yeah, that's quite popular
Gotta
in
get
Tesco,
a
especially.
Superman
to have a
donut,
Krispy
or maybe
Kreme
Wonder Woman.
cabinet.
Yeah, so Tesco's have a cabinet of Krispy Kremes.
Yeah.
That's the first kind of store
Although
that had
ours
it.
doesn't.
It does.
Doesn't.
It has it by the sandwiches. It has.
Not ours, it doesn't.
Has it gone now?
It was never there.
It was always there.
Well, we don't have it anymore then.
Or you just never saw it.
I don't really go to Tesco for Krispy Kremes though.
I know, neither do I. It's not the same. It's not
No.
like freshly baked, is
No.
it? It's just a...
I'd get them from a store.
Yeah,
We don't
yeah.
live near one, but
No.
yeah, if I was going to.
I think it is still there. So I think it's just a very thin cabinet. And you can get boxes of 12 or boxes of 6. You can't actually get them like this.
Okay.
I think you'll find it is
Okay.
correct.
Woman, not that.
The next to the Sarnies.
Whoa, that's for one donut? Oh, that's for 3. No, that's for one donut.
Yeah, they're not
Holy
cheap.
cow. Good thing I'm on a diet because I can't afford the donuts over here. All right.
Yeah, well, not all donuts are that price.
No.
Because it's
Get
like,
a pack of like 5
for
jam
£1.20.
donuts for yeah.
yeah. If you go to the bakery, you'd get the best donuts. Actually, Tesco's are top notch.
Yeah.
Final review of the British supermarket. For one, the flag is everywhere. They're proud of local products. For two, there were some imperial measurements, but mostly grams and kilograms. We saw pints of milk and pints of beer, but everything else was in familiar and metric measurements. But most importantly, I would say, was not that expensive. Ivana, 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, we were in Austria. Would you say it was so much more expensive here than Austria? Vienna.
No.
Similar to Vienna. I didn't think it was too expensive. Maybe because so many people told us, oh man, London prices are crazy. Maybe I overestimated it, but for a fully developed and capital city, it wasn't that outrageous.
It's similar to Canadian prices.
Similar to Canadian prices, really. Boom, there you have it. Okay, it's raining, so we're going. Bye.
Okay. We're not watching that one. What did you think?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Good to see their perspective on it and comparing their prices in Canada.
They were lovely,
Yeah.
weren't they? So it looks like they kind of travel the world, which is cool. It looks like they've got their little baby with them as well, which is really cute. I've never even heard of them before. Jet Lag
No,
Warriors.
never seen them.
Oh, I'll definitely go and subscribe, I think. And that also goes for you, for us. Subscribe. We will be back tomorrow with another video. But of course, as always, comment and let us know what you want us to react to. We will react to anything, actually, not just... I mean, we're doing a lot of US stuff because it just fascinates us. Or people coming to the UK because that also fascinates us and it's something we can talk about. But we'll watch anything, won't we? As long as it's not rude or not safe for work. I mean, we'll watch anything that is, like, respectful and wholesome.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do. It could be anything from music to, I don't know, food competitions. Who knows? So thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.